5 wild animals that can predict natural disasters before they happen.
1. Elephants. Elephants are among the most remarkable creatures when it comes to predicting natural disasters. These large mammals have an incredible sensitivity to vibrations and changes in the Earth's seismic activity. Some researchers suggest that elephants can hear low-frequency sounds that humans cannot detect, which may explain their ability to sense earthquakes before they occur. According to BBC, there have been reports of elephants moving to higher ground or leaving areas in response to seismic activity, sometimes days before an earthquake hits. This behavior is not limited to earthquakes. They have also been seen fleeing areas before tsunamis and storms. Elephants' heightened senses, especially their ability to detect subtle vibrations through their feet and trunks, help them avoid danger. It's believed that their large ears may act as a sensor, picking up on low-frequency waves that precede seismic events. While this ability is still under study, the consistency of elephant behavior before disasters makes them one of the most fascinating examples of animals with a sixth sense for danger. In addition to their seismic sensitivity, elephant social bonds may also play a role. They often communicate in ways that help the herd stay safe during environmental threats. The more we learn about their behavior, the more we realize how in tune they are with the planet's natural rhythms. 2. Dogs. Dogs are known for their loyalty, but their keen sense of hearing and smell also makes them highly attuned to changes in their environment. According to the American Kennel Club, many dog owners report that their pets often act strangely just before natural disasters, such as earthquakes or storms. Dogs can hear higher frequencies than humans and may detect low-frequency vibrations or sounds that precede an earthquake. Some studies suggest that dogs can sense shifts in the Earth's magnetic field, which might influence their behavior before a disaster. Reports of dogs barking excessively, whining, or seeking shelter in unusual places before seismic events have been widespread. In some cases, dogs have been observed fleeing to higher ground before tsunamis, which supports the idea that they can sense impending danger. Their heightened sense of smell is also believed to be a factor, as they might detect changes in the air before a storm or earthquake. Dogs' natural instincts to protect their pack could also play a role, as they become more anxious and protective in response to perceived threats. While science has not fully explained how dogs predict these events, the consistency of their behavior during times of danger makes them a valuable indicator of impending natural disasters. Their ability to sense changes in the environment before humans do continues to intrigue researchers and animal behaviorists alike. 3. Cats. Cats, like dogs, are often said to have an uncanny ability to sense natural disasters. Their acute senses, especially hearing and balance, allow them to detect environmental changes that humans might not notice. Many cat owners report that their pets display unusual behavior before earthquakes, such as becoming restless, hiding, or even acting aggressively. Cats are known to hear frequencies as high as 64 kHz, much higher than humans can, which could allow them to detect seismic vibrations that precede earthquakes. According to the Seismological Society of America, some studies suggest that cats can sense the low-frequency waves generated by earthquakes, which humans cannot perceive. Their behavior may be influenced by changes in the atmosphere as well, such as drops in barometric pressure, which often occur before storms or natural disasters. Cats are also highly sensitive to electromagnetic fields, which could explain their ability to predict events like earthquakes or severe weather. In some instances, cats have been seen attempting to flee areas hours before a disaster strikes, often heading in the opposite direction of the impending threat. Their instincts to seek shelter or safety may be linked to a deeper evolutionary understanding of danger. While scientists continue to investigate the exact mechanisms behind their behavior, the fact that cats are often able to predict earthquakes with such accuracy is truly remarkable. 4. Birds. Birds are known for their ability to migrate long distances, but their acute sense of direction and environmental awareness also makes them sensitive to changes in the atmosphere. Before storms or earthquakes, birds can exhibit unusual behavior, such as erratic flight patterns or increased activity, according to this study published in Scientific Reports. Researchers believe that birds can sense changes in air pressure, temperature, or electromagnetic fields, which might signal an impending disaster. Many bird species have been observed flying away from areas where earthquakes or storms are about to occur, sometimes hours before the event. Some researchers hypothesize that birds can detect subtle shifts in the Earth's magnetic field or atmospheric pressure, which could influence their behavior. There are reports of birds flying in different directions or abandoning their nests before natural disasters, indicating that they may have an innate ability to sense environmental shifts. This ability is not limited to earthquakes. Birds have also been observed avoiding areas before severe weather, including hurricanes and tornadoes. Migratory birds, in particular, are thought to be highly attuned to atmospheric changes, as they rely on these cues to navigate over long distances. The consistency of these behaviors during times of impending danger has made birds a subject of fascination for those studying animal behavior and disaster prediction. 5. Fish are highly sensitive to changes in their environment, and there have been numerous reports of them acting strangely before earthquakes or tsunamis, according to the Geophysical Institute of Alaska. Species like goldfish and eels have been observed swimming erratically or abandoning their usual feeding grounds just before seismic activity begins. This behavior is likely linked to their sensitivity to water pressure and vibrations, which can change dramatically before an earthquake. In particular, fish can detect low-frequency vibrations in the water, which are often associated with seismic events. Some researchers believe that fish can sense these vibrations hours before humans can detect them, giving them an early warning system for danger. Fish are also sensitive to changes in electromagnetic fields, which might explain their behavior before storms or earthquakes. This ability to sense subtle changes in the environment is thought to be an evolutionary advantage, helping fish avoid natural threats like tsunamis. In some cases, large numbers of fish have been observed swimming to deeper waters before a disaster strikes, indicating that they may instinctively know where to go for safety. While the exact mechanisms behind this behavior remain unclear, the consistent patterns of fish behavior before seismic events suggest that they may be able to predict natural disasters with impressive accuracy.